What's up, guys? My name is Austin. I go by Amped Archer, and I'm bringing my videos here. So I've got stuff on YouTube, but we all know YouTube's anti-gun, anti-hunting, and really cracking down on that stuff. And I really want to go places that support the things that I like. So I'm gonna broaden my horizons. I'm gonna bring stuff here, but I wanted to do an introduction first. So I'm Amped Archer on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I also have a website, ampedarcher.com. That was my blog. I've had it for 7 or 8 years. I'm a gear nut. I love being outdoors and I love talking about that sort of stuff. But I live in a really small town, and so it was kind of hard for me to connect with people. So I started the blog thinking it was going to help me connect, and then I like writing about my stuff. I like talking about my stuff. So it just kind of grew from that. The YouTube took off because it seemed like people really didn't like to read stuff. They would rather just watch a YouTube video or listen to it while they were doing other things. So we've took off. I've always packed like a little cheap point and shoot camera. I've actually upped my photography game a little, which led me actually into the videography thing. I didn't jump into this planning on this. I just upgraded my camera and then started doing the video stuff. So we are hanging out in my shop right now. Just wanted to do this quick introduction. So I work in the oil field. I work a week on, then I'm off for a week. Used to be I spent that entire week on the mountains. I was spending 100+ days on the mountain. Now I'm married. I got 3 kids. The oldest is 6. The youngest will be a year next month. So don't get out on the mountains quite as much. Obviously, you know, the name Amped Archer, my initials are Amp, and it just was one of those names that I just came up with and stuck with it. So, but archery was the main focus. I've always been around guns and hunting and fishing, but I got into archery about 12 years ago, and it just totally sucked me in. I have ADHD, so I bounce around with a lot of stuff, and that's probably going to be apparent in this video. But I also, when I focus on something, I almost over-focus and I just dive in way too deep. So, for example, I decided to build a budget long-range gun. I had a 300 Win Mag that was sitting in my gun cabinet that I'd almost never even shot for like 2 years. Decided I was going to build it into a budget long-range gun. Just one day decided, you know what, I want to shoot something over 1,000 yards steel-wise and play around with it. So, next thing I know, it's an XLR chassis with a Trigger Tech trigger, and I've got a silencer waiting for the ATF to approve it, and I just dove in way too deep. So before that is even finished, I actually turned around and started building an AR. I just finished my first one up, and I'm already starting to build my second one. So just wanted to highlight that this isn't going to be archery related or, you know, certain. It's going to be everything, because I just bounce around. I love gear. I love playing with stuff. I started putting together a video of a first aid kit 2 nights ago to keep in your truck. You know, a kit that you can buy and add a few things to that really helps it be just a do-all bag. I just like talking about this sort of stuff. So it's totally secondary in my life. I'll post videos when I want to post videos, and I'll post what I want to post about. So there's no promises of what's coming next. Who knows? But on top of that, there's no promise of when it's coming. I didn't get Wi-Fi until like 3 months ago. Coronavirus kicked in, school got canceled. The local Wi-Fi supplier out here gave out free Wi-Fi to anyone who had kids in school so they could work on their schoolwork, right, with Wi-Fi. So I got free Wi-Fi like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, and I was going to cancel it, but I told myself I was going to keep it to try and get myself to post videos more often. The problem now that I'm facing is my laptop that I've owned for about a year. It gets turned on about once a month, once every 2 weeks. So I'm trying to get better about posting that sort of stuff. So like I said, no promise of when anything's coming, what's coming. It's going to be random. I just do this for fun. And the day it stops being fun is the day I stop doing it. So like I said, just wanted to introduce myself, kind of give a quick brief summary. I wanted to try to keep it under 5 minutes, but yeah, we're going to post all sorts of stuff. I'm going to continue to cross-post across all the platforms that I can. So hit me up on any of those pages. Let's talk. If you're local to Utah, which is where I'm based, you know, hit me up. Let's say hi. Let's go do something one day. Maybe go shoot some guns. I don't care. I just, like I said, I'm in it for the fun. I'm heading to Wyoming tomorrow to scout a ranch that I'm doing some guiding on. Then this weekend, me and the boys are gonna head up the mountain, go do some camping, and yeah, probably work on another AR build. Gonna do a video on reloading on a budget. I just got into reloading a couple months ago and actually really found that I could have done it for really cheap. For years I was scared, thought it was too expensive, going to be too intensive for me to figure it out, but I think there's a lot less to it than most people think. So I actually started putting a video together on that, because right now 9mm and 5.56 ammo is super hard to find, and I think a lot of people could really jump into reloading and just, you know, dive in for a lot less than they think. So anyways, look for extra videos coming. I'm going to actually post a bunch of my old videos over here and get some stuff going, and hopefully you know, keep up on it. Like I said, we're going to try to post videos more frequently. Once a month is pretty common for me. I've been trying to push it to once every 2 weeks. No promises though, especially since hunting season's kicking off here soon. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Austin, Amped Archer. Check it all out, and hope to talk to y'all soon. Thanks.